pregame.com.
Believe it or not, we actually have a national title elimination game on NBC Saturday afternoon. This is Brad Powers in the pregame.com studios just off the Vegas Strip. We are indeed talking Saturday college football action. We have NC State at Notre Dame.
Notre Dame has become a huge public team. Who do you like in this?
Well, we're going to fade that public team. We're going to go with their opponent, NC State, plus a 7.5. In my opinion, this is a bad spot for Notre Dame. They're off an A-plus performance, a huge blowout win over their arch rival USC last week. The biggest margin of victory for Notre Dame in that series since 1966. Now, all of a sudden, after a couple years of everyone throwing Notre Dame in the trash, now all of a sudden, everything's good in South Bend. They're getting pats on the back. The national media loves them. Hey, they're going to possibly make the playoffs. I'm telling you, as a lifelong Notre Dame fan, now's the time to play against Notre Dame. Just when they get boosted up by the media and everyone around them, that's the time you want to fade them, and I'm going to do so here. Take NC State plus the points.
And NC State, a dark horse, Final Four potential contender here. Good spot for them.
Absolutely. They come in fresh off a bye, and you look at their past success with their head coach, Dave Duran. They've been well coming here off a bye, 9-2 against the number with extra rest.
Let's talk power ratings after that USC performance. Obviously, we have to upgrade Notre Dame. Where do these two teams stand?
Yeah, and I actually upgraded them a couple points after that one. I mean, when you're beating a team that was considered top 15 caliber by 35, a couple points there. Notre Dame safely in my top 10 of my power rankings, but don't look now. NC State, a team that I actually was highly thought of coming into the year, top 25. Now, after 6 straight wins for them, I have them in my top 15.
I do have to ask you, last year, in a monsoon in Raleigh, Notre Dame tried to throw the ball completely ineffective. They lost outright 3-10. Is that not a concern with the revenge?
Yeah, I think it is a little bit of revenge, but I think it more has to do with, and Brian Kelly admitted it, it was just a poor game plan for Notre Dame trying to throw the football in that. But still, NC State controlled the line of scrimmage in that particular game, and I think we might also see that again here.
Your second key handicap.
And that leads me into my second key handicap. I think NC State matches up well with Notre Dame. Unlike USC, last week's opponent for the Irish, who was banged up on the defensive line, NC State's very good as far as rush defense. They're number 6 in the country, and you got to be good to take on that Notre Dame powerful rush offense. The only team Notre Dame struggled against this year had a top 10 rush defense, Georgia. They held Notre Dame to 55 yards, and I got to mention this name because I think he's going to be a top 10 NFL draft pick. You want to sound smart around the water cooler? Bradley Chubb, defensive lineman, NC State, in my opinion, the best defensive lineman in the country.
Now, Notre Dame has been living off of turnovers all year long. They probably aren't going to be able to live off of it in this game because the NC State quarterback simply does not turn it over.
Doesn't get any better than this, Fez. Ryan Finley is his name. He's a Boise State transfer. 315 pass attempts this year. Zero interceptions, the most accurate as far as not turning it over a quarterback in the country right now.
Now, Notre Dame's a team I've actually selectively backed year to date. It's time to dump them and start fading them. I like this pick to make it official.
Yeah, let's make this official. We're taking NC State plus 7.5, a bad spot for Notre Dame off an A-plus performance, a blowout win over their arch rival. Meanwhile, NC State off a bye, and NC State, the Wolfpack, they match up well with the Irish. They have a top 10 rushing defense in the country, and they also have a quarterback that doesn't turn it over. Add it all up, take NC State to keep this one very close. More videos at pregame.com.